Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers will get the first crack on offense today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Gain moves into the 35, first down again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Gophers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's 1st and goal.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play.
The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And it's Minnesota in front here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Illinois landing up quickly here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the freshman making an impact play there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. And the pressure gets to him again.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Oh, that one's picked off. bulldozing his way past tacklers. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Motion now from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The important 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Illinois now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Could be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made, but the defender grabs him behind the line of scrimmage. Illinois lining up quickly here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Golden Gophers will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on.
That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. The completion makes it 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Now try for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, all over college football, Chris, these offensive coordinators do a good job of saving 3 or 4 2-point plays just in case, just like this. Here, they came up with a play that they really liked. It just didn't quite execute there for the conversion.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Running out of time in the pocket. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Illinois lining up quickly here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. A new set of downs after that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And they've got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. And it's Minnesota in front here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's complete downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, fighting the line out. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Illinois lining up quickly here. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pocket breaking down. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. There's a 1st and 10 play. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this.
And the junior able to get home with the sack. With the sack on first down, it's 2nd down.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Illinois lining up quickly here.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
He makes the grab. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw it again. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fighting for the end zone. Now the ball comes loose.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they... And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, better get some consolation points here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is
down he goes. A sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. out way downfield for a huge gain. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Illinois landing up quickly here. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, not a bad throw here by the quarterback and where he put it. Unfortunately, the receiver makes the catch. He just can't get 1 foot down for that touchdown.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted in the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quick throw to the left. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can